College hoops fans, today is the day. DAREALDROC has updated his college hoops 2K25 roster with a very important March update. I was able to convert this to play now, make a couple changes to make it more authentic as far as adding coaches, removing the free agent pool, removing the G League teams, like all of that stuff. There is a MYNBA scenario under DAREALDROC. So that's DAREALDROC. That's his username. You can go get the scenario, change the teams how you want. I showed you in a previous video how to do that. There's also a slider set. If you go to the sliders, load them, it's under the same name. I'll put it in the description so you can find everything. But this is the Play Now roster. DAREALDROC has updated all of the tendencies, attributes, things like that for college teams based on the latest stats. We are getting into the Sweet 16 coming up in the next day, basically in 1 day from now. Starts Sweet 16. So he did make some changes, taking out teams like Rutgers, some other teams that UCF, things like that from his original roster. So this is now an update. So let's jump through the roster. Then I'm going to show you how to load it. And that way you guys can enjoy it for yourselves. So we've got Baylor, Missouri is now added in this update, Kansas, North Carolina, Purdue, UCLA. Then this jumps over to teams in alphabetical order. The reason for this is basically the NBA teams were used for these teams, and then he used the all-time slots for the rest of them. And so basically what happens is it then goes in alphabetical order here. But you got Alabama, Arizona, Clemson is a new team in this one. Michigan State is new. You got Auburn, BYU, Creighton, Duke, of course, Florida, Gonzaga, Houston, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa State, Texas Tech is new in this one. We've got Kentucky, Marquette, Maryland, Memphis, Ole Miss is new, Oregon, Louisville added in this one as well. Tennessee, Texas, Texas A&M, St. John's is new in this one. UConn, Michigan is new as well. West Virginia is new as well. And then Wisconsin. So that rounds out the teams. But really quickly, I want to show you. So if you go to the coaches, I added Anthony Hardaway's official face to the roster. I also added Mike Woodson's official coach face as well to the roster. So, and finally, Hubert Davis. So those guys actually had their faces as far as from the NBA side, so I was able to add those. This does include, like I said, playbooks are accurate. With the slider set, you get an accurate, authentic college feel. So shout out to DAREALDROC for all of his hard work. Really, really went above and beyond so many other rosters that I've seen. He does the best work, in my opinion, of what I've seen. As far as everything. So you get all of the teams here. You get all of the updated ratings and things like that. So hopefully this holds everybody over that's been asking for another version of this roster from me. The previous version I was working on with different teams, it kept crashing in MYNBA. I'm not sure. MYNBA is very finicky. If you make one wrong small change, it could ruin the entire thing. And so I just basically got frustrated and scrapped the whole project. I may go back now that these are updated and use his as a base and change a couple teams. Probably not very many, just because there's so many good teams in here already. I may swap out, a team or two, maybe three, but not really anything major. If I do that, I will, of course, put an updated video out. Please don't ask me for teams just because I don't know who I'm going to put. It's just kind of based on overall consensus and things like that, just going back through comments and things like that. So probably more likely 3 at the maximum 4 team changes. But we'll see coming up. It's not something that I'm looking to do today. Might be over the next couple of weeks. So as we get closer to the NBA draft lottery, things like that. So hope everybody gets a lot out of this one. So you can go to 2K Share and get this one. It's under College Hoops 2K25 March update. It's under my Gamertag Ptoal84. I will show you really quickly as well. So if you go into Play Now, so I go to Quick Play here, you hit Load Roster. You go here. You can see it here. College Hoops 2K25 March update. DAREALDROC March update. So if you click that and load it, it loads up here, and I'm going to show you really quickly how this goes. So obviously you have the tab at the top, R1, L1 on PlayStation, current teams, classic teams, all-time teams. You have to go over to the all-time teams in order to get Alabama through Wisconsin. So if you go to the all-time teams, they're in alphabetical order here. As you can see, all of the teams are in there. So, that basically shows off the roster. If you go to the current teams, it has Baylor, Missouri, Kansas, North Carolina, Purdue, UCLA. That's your current teams. And then obviously you can see the accessories are updated and all of that stuff. So authentic courts, the coaches are correct. So playbooks, like I said, tendencies, attributes, all of that good stuff. So I hope everybody enjoys this one. Please make sure you're giving the video a thumbs up. Share this video as well so that way we can get more exposure on DAREALDROC's scenario as well as this Play Now version. And then make sure you're subscribed to my channel. So I not only do, obviously, as you can see, NBA 2K official content, I do community-wide custom roster content. So if you enjoy these videos, make sure you consider dropping a donation down in the links will be in the description. So make sure you're doing that as well. Thank you to everybody that supported the channel throughout NBA 2K25, before that even. Hope you'll continue on this journey with me. I've got a lot more NBA content coming soon. Shout out to DAREALDROC for all of his hard work. You guys make sure you go over to Operation Sports, look under College Hoops 2K25 thread, and just give him a thank you. I'll drop this video in the description or in the thread as well. That way everybody knows where to find this roster as well. So hope everybody has a great rest of your week. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thanks and take care.